right before all that indicted and all the food community after I left, because me and the food community fell off too. And this is the problem: is none of us can get along. We all got egos. But basically, he said "fuck North," and I was like, "You didn't even need to say that, dog. Like, you were already doing good, you know, like." And he just got butthurt because Rico Too Smooth didn't want to do a collab with him, so he took it out on the whole fucking North thing. And I was like, "Bro, that's some immature ass shit." But who am I? Because I'm over here fucking with everybody, even the food community, man. We created this dope ass thing, and with the LA Icon and the food community, and like we couldn't keep it together because gang politics got involved when it didn't need to, you know. And I was talking all this shit. I got kind of butthurt by that shit, so I would talk shit about them foods. But I decided I delete. I had a bunch of videos on the food community, LA Icon, and I deleted all that shit, food, because I was like, if I stood with those fools at any time, I can't fucking talk shit about them, bro. I'm cool. So I haven't, I'm kind of trying to lean off of going back and forth. But if I feel like if you speak on me on a big platform, dog, I feel like I might as well respond. You know?
Yeah, I think there's certain ways to respond, when it comes to like entertainment,
Yeah, that's
like
how I do it. I try to
you.
make it kind of funny though. Now I'm making
Okay.
memes like in my videos. I'm like making it where I talk shit, but it's like you're talking shit back like with like a little bit of love, you know?
Dang, so would you say so basically you would say you're like you fall under like the Norte part basically in a sense when it comes to like not entertainment, like how Thriller, like how like Norte has Thriller and stuff, basically like or like Northern California and shit, like would you
I
say
don't
you
think
fall under
so.
that same category or would you say you fall under like all California?
I just feel like all California, bro, because I was born in the South. Grew up in the Northern California. I lived most of my life in LA, bro. Like, I live in LA and in the Bay, you know, so I got two places. I can't, like, I'm a real I got family in San Diego. Shout out to Logan Heights, the little one. Um,
Okay.
yeah, Chicano Park, bro. I just feel like why I think I'm a good like for the people is because también 'cause I have so many experiences all through California that you can't put me in a box, you know. I also lived in Oakland and San Francisco. My grandma's from Oakland, from East Oakland. Shout out to the Fruitvale. So I just feel like, you know, like you can't put me as a northern podcaster or like a southerner, or you can't definitely not put me as a southerner just because I'm in a norteño gang, bro. Like I never went to prison. I never made sacrifices or went too far. You know, I was more like a player gangster. You know, like
I seen
but
this.
I'm real
I wanted to
respected in my
ask you.
neighborhood still. Like I still run security in my neighborhood for events in my hood. You know, like in the hood that I grew up in.
Um, I wanted to ask you, bro. So like I seen this one video of Icon, like I don't even. It was like so long ago, but I remember I was like, dang, like I seen that shit. Um, LA Icon. I think he said something on the food community where he was like, yeah, I might be off a little bit, but he said something where like he said that that like something that like when you joined the food community or like when you started like working on that platform, like you said that you never like you was never really good or something like that. And then like,
Wait, what? I can't hear
no,
you.
you're good. It's because my thing kind of buffed up. But nah, LA Icon said something like that when you start messing with like the food community and stuff, like when you got on that platform and all that, that you told them like you were like never from like a neighborhood or something from
Oh
like
yeah,
like North California.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's funny,
so
fool. Hey, that's why I'm mad. That's the only reason I'm mad at LA Icon because that's a bold-faced lie, and I have proof, and I could prove it, bro. I could prove it anytime, so I could show you. I'm not gonna show you because it's
no,
we're,
you good. But I
but this
just
is,
seen it and I wanted to ask you.
but this is the true story though. The moment how me and LA Icon met was I was defending him from another fool that was trying to joke on him, and he was like, "Oh, don't trip," because I liked how LA Icon carried himself on the on No Jumper, you know, like he was funny, but he wouldn't take no shit. And I think he's a talented dude, and he knows a lot of people. So what happened was I
I think
told
he's a
him
genius. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
told LA Icon, hey fool, I'm a fucking norteño dog, but I'm a street norteño. That doesn't mean like, you know, I didn't go to prison. I'm not a dropout. I'm in good standing, but I've worked for government. You know, I've had to work around police. I run a security company. Like I'm a grown ass man, and he thought it was tight. He wanted to hire me to be his armed guard. You know, to go over to the hater world, and that's on God. And so then And so then when I got to the food community, me and Juan from the food community, we were building the food community. We were already doing interviews, bro. And we interviewed Ellie Icon. And then I liked how he carried himself on the podcast. So I invited him to, can you imagine this, bro? I invited him to be part of the food community. I had to beg, not beg, but I had to argue with Juan from the food community because he didn't even know who Ellie Icon was, bro. I mean, you got to remember, Icon was connected to all these people, but he got onto No Jumper because of Duno, and he got onto Food Community because of me. You know, like he's never got on there on his own, respectfully. And like I got on the Food Community on my own, bro, because I'm the one that literally created the idea of the Food Community podcast. I built the whole set. It was all me. Juan paid for all of it, though. That's what you do, bro. You make an idea and you make another nigga pay for it. But anyway, shout out to him and shout out to his fucking debt, though. But not my debt. I got no debt. That's how you do business. You got to be a shark, bro. I'll teach you later, though. Um, so like Juan created the food community, he invested all this, bro, and now he's left with debt. I went over there, got my cloud up, and I came home and I didn't spend no money. But that's another story. But like, so I brought LA Icon on, and this fool weaseled me out of it by saying that when we interviewed Pochos, I was acting like too gangster. And he never hit me up. Does he look like a guy compared to me, bro? Does he look like a guy that could hit me up, you know? Like I would fuck his fat ass up. He has asthma, dog. He couldn't even walk up the steps to the interviews that we would do. He'd have to take the elevator. You feel me? So like, nah, like I told that fool, and that's why I don't like it. But he was just trying to cover his ass. I get it. He got to live out there. But the sad part, bro, is that me and LA Icon and Juan did some of the sickest interviews. There's like 30 interviews that one hasn't put out because he's butthurt, I guess, that I fucking talk shit about him, you know? But they were politicking, bro. They were doing this whole, we're not going to interview Bozo because because of this. We can't interview Swifty because of that. And I was like, bro, what did we come down here to do then? Interview just some of the fools? No, this is the food community, bro. We got to interview all the fools. And then, so I was like, man, I'm out of here. And I pressed these fools. And basically, I threatened their lives, though, bro. And I shouldn't have done that. And I do apologize for that. And
So like, so wait. So like, hold on. So like, when you left, so like, leading up to like you leaving the food community, like, what was one of the first things that kind of ignited it? That you would say like was kind
they
of
told me,
like
they told me that we couldn't, that we had to delete the Marvelous interview. Do you know who Marvelous is?
no, I'm sorry, I don't know what it
It's
is.
okay. No, he's a pretty popular on YouTube. He's on Rhodium Radio a lot. He's from Maravilla, East LA. And
Okay,
so that was the first one.
gotcha.
Then another issue was that me and LA Icon we both wanted to interview Bozo, and Juan didn't want to interview Bozo. And then so what you see how it was going, and then Chito
Yeah.
Ranas wouldn't interview with me because I was a northerner. And then so then do you see how the politics got us all sick? But bro,
So it
we
was
did
kind of like
Jenny 690.
so there were certain people that didn't want to do it with you and want to do it with Icon, and there's a yeah, okay, I'm starting to understand now.
Yeah, do you see how it? But because if we all would have stayed united on it, we couldn't interviewed all of them because we would have been like, well, you can only come if like. But we couldn't stay united because
I mean, my
we were.
opinion when I heard that you left, it was when well not even that when I found out that you left was when I think I hit you up kind of like 2 months prior or something, fool. And then I was like, hey, like, what's up with the interview and whatever. And then I hit Icon like, what's up with that interview? And then he told me like whatever. And then I was like, oh yeah. And then Pocho told me, yeah, like the Yahoos were down and da da da. And then that fool was just like, oh yeah, he's no longer with us. And then that's when like all that shit started like dropping and shit. And I was like, dang. I was like, what happened? And I was like, fuck. I was honestly thinking that like around that time, you gotta understand, it was like what like Compa Raiders podcast was coming up, and then your guys' it was going up. So I was starting to believe like, damn, like I was gonna be like, you guys were probably gonna like probably shooting for something like no jumperish. sort of, you
Yeah,
know?
bro, we could have been huge, bro, because look it,
Yeah.
the whole point
Yeah,
was I
like
was
we've
gonna
been
be
fucking this shit up like crazy. I ain't
bro,
even
and
gonna
we
lie.
did. We had interviews that all interviews that me and LA Icon did together were all 50K, 40K, and and this is only with like 6, 7, 8K, 10K subscribers right in the beginning when we first were getting there. And the thing was, it worked, bro. I was the first micer, the fool that kind of got game. Like I was macking on Jenny 69 dog publicly, and like fucking Icon was the fat funny guy, you know. And then we had Juan, the food community, in the background where you can't see his face, but he knows all the food community folklore.
Oh, so
The thing with LA
so
Icon, bro, is that
Juan is the food that basically
owns
kind of
the food community.
owns. Oh, okay, I got it.
He's like
Shout
you
out to my boy.
for
There.
Arizonafoos, but that's like the top food, though, you know.
Mhm.
That fool has probably, honestly, Juan. He's probably the one compliment I can give that fool is he probably has the best taste in shit I've ever met, fool.
What do
Like
you
I
mean
know
by
that sounds
that, bro?
like the best clothes, the best alcohol, the best weed. He don't got no game with the bitches though, but one day he will. It's okay, Juanito. But like he has the best taste, dog. He has like I know that sounds funny. He's like a taste maker. Does that make sense? Like
I
like the
don't
reason
even know
why
what that is.
I know the
Yeah.
reason like okay, so the reason why he's so good at the food community because he really knows what's the best content, what's the best like he created all that no caption shit where he just posts shit without saying nothing. He created all these different ways of interacting. Like one dude, bro. The food community is run by one dude with a couple staff, and I'm giving him props because like he did create something that like nobody ever created like without like a major team. So like that fool has to get. I give him all the props. The reason why I'm always gonna talk a little shit about him because like a little brother, but like if somebody honestly, this is funny. Like even though he fucked me over, kind of like if somebody like if I saw him hurt, somebody beating him up, I'd back him up probably still. You
So
know.
you're telling me like you'll boogie down with some foods for that food still? That's
Probably
crazy.
fool, cause like I love that fool like a little brother. You know that fucked up. You know, do you have a little brother
Not really, but kind of, yeah.
or
I know
like
what you're saying.
if
Yeah.
you're like a little cousin, you know that you're like fuck that fool fucked up, but fuck it. Like you can't rock with them, but you ain't gonna let other people fuck them up. But, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, I know
Like
what
even
you're saying, fool.
LA Icon fool, like I love those fools honestly, fool. So I just got butthurt. So how I look at it is I'm just gonna I might talk a little shit here, but I'm not gonna make no more videos or like go at those fools no more, you know? Like it's cool. We did something, it could have been fucking doper, but hey, it is what it is.
But so like when you left the food community, um, what was like the final like? How did that go down when it was like the last
It
time
wasn't
y'all
like
left?
that. We did the Jenny 69 video, and Juanito took me to the airport. We hugged, and fucking, and we fucking, and we're like that. And we started popping the videos, but I started getting annoyed because they would make LA Icon would make a reel for himself and a reel for the food community, but not a reel for me. So he started doing these little snaky things, bro. And I just was like, fool, if you're not gonna, I brought you in to edit. And if you're not gonna edit it with, equally, then fuck, what's the point? You guys can have this shit. And I basically told our publicist, like, if they don't fix that shit, I'm gonna come down and fuck those fools up. And they got all scared.
So
They got
so
all butt hurt.
so what was your thinking behind that though? Like, why did you take that approach, fool? Like, why were you like, yeah,
Cause I don't give a
I'm
fuck,
gonna
bro, cause I'm a motherfucking fool.
fool, but like, fool is like entertainment, dick. Like this fool crash. So what made you like really want to pull up and crash out, fool? Like, what was like the,
Because
you know?
I don't like fools disrespecting me, and I eat niggas all day long, and I've never lost in the streets except for once, and that fool's dead.
Okay.
Rest in
Sick ass
peace
nigga.
to that motherfucker. I fucked his fucking sister too. Cause
Damn,
my ops
fool.
always lose, dog. Death to the opponents. What do you mean? Cause I got ego. But no, no, I decided not to. You know, I got a life to live. I let it go.
Damn, so it was that severe that you wanted to take it to that extent. So
Yeah, Yeah, fool. Because the thing is, once I love you, dog, and you disrespect me, fool, it makes me feel real fucking sensitive inside, and tend to get mentally ill and want to fucking forget who I really am, you know.
No,
And so
um,
I grew up in a time when my friends would take people out of this world, for send them to their motherfucking great grandparents just for disrespecting them, you know. So to me, if you're gonna, those guys took a lot from me, you know. I was the founder of the food community. I really of the podcast. I take pride in that. You know, other fools think that this shit is stupid, you know, but I understand that the
I
fools.
honestly, food, I don't think it's stupid because like it's a branding at the end of the day. You know, when you think
Yep,
about like business and shit, and you think about like
facts,
how the world is kind of like moving now, food, like everything is a brand. I mean,
facts.
if you have a niche for shit and you're able to like sit there and kind of like engage with people and engage back, and you start getting more of an engagement,
Why
you
not
know,
keep doing it,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Fool.
Keep
No, but
pressing
I
that
mean, it's funny as
button.
hey, people hate food, and it'd be funny too, but it's okay. Like, I mean,
Hey,
I
that shit doesn't
don't
bother
hate a
me
fool
though,
that
fool,
doesn't
because
do shit. You
I grew up with real hate. You know what I mean? So
know? No,
that
yeah,
shit is funny
no,
to me. Like they think that they're gonna help. They're helping my algorithm. Like my biggest, dude. I get half my comments on YouTube are hater ass comments, but the thing is, I'm hella petty, fool, and I'm hella smart too. I got 2 master degrees, so I know how to destroy motherfucker. Like I can destroy you in any conversation. Anybody. I've never met somebody that can out debate me. You know, out personality me and basically out fight me. I'm a motherfucking Aries. I'm a half Irish, half Mexican nigga. I'm full of fire, bro. You know what I mean? I grew up in a black and Mexican neighborhood. I just grew up with a lot of confidence too. So it is what it is. And that's another thing. LA Icon and Juanito, I was very confident around them and they couldn't handle that sometimes. Envy's a motherfucker, bro. Plus I get hella pussy, dog. And fools fucking stress about that. I don't know why, but I get a lot of females all the time, and I do that.
hey, fool. So when you're doing that interview with Jenny 69, fool, how was
That's my
that, fool?
girl, though. Hey, shout out to my baby girl, though. Hey, she's cool as fuck, bro. Honestly, she's cool, dog. She's like the homie. Like, you know when there's like a homegirl that's a fine, but she's fine as fuck, but she's the homie, though. Even if you just like, fuck, I wish I could fuck her, but I can't. So let's just be cool then, man. Like she's hella cool, fool. She went to McDonald's, she drank, she smoked. I went viral 4 times with her. That means like over. I got like 10 million views with her, fool. Like,
What did you
like just.
think about her when she came out, like originally and
I
shit,
thought
like
she
when
was
she came
weak
out?
as fuck, dog. She was stupid as fuck. 2969. But look at it. That's the point.
Hey, I mean,
That's what.
honestly, I've seen a lot of people hate on her, but it's crazy because even people out here know about her, fool. Like,
No,
it's
fool.
crazy, fool,
She's.
what
I
people
love her,
do.
dog. I love her. I love her, fool. I love her, dog. Nah, it's cause she's so cool. Like she don't give a fuck. She's like, yeah, it sucked, but that's what's so funny that I can make a sucky ass song and motherfuckers would really feel it though, right? Like that's like she has a hustle. She was a makeup girl. She went from a makeup girl to the most popular fucking Latina on the planet when it comes to our little,
Yeah,
genre. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. What do you think when all that shit when she got jumped by that one
Lady
what's her
Pink.
name, Pinky? Yeah, when
Lady
that
Pink's
happened.
ugly ass. Man, I probably still hit that though, but shout out to Lady Pink's. But I just think Jenny 6ix9ine fucking like I think I heard Jenny 6ix9ine got on her too. Cause Jenny's from Riverside, fool. She'll get on a bitch. You know what I mean?
You know you
And
did, fool.
I'll knock them both down, but I'll beat Lady Cheeks up. You know what I mean? She looks like she'll
She
get,
was freaking
but she looks kind of like a
fine.
chimpanzee at the same time though. I don't
Listen,
know. I
bro.
don't know. I don't know if I'd hit or run from her.
Hey, but shit, but what do you think about the whole situation though? Like the whole reason
I
why
just think it's
she
cheesy,
got
fool.
jumped
Like,
up because I didn't really understand it, but what I got from it, I was kind of like I don't know, I was kind of just like dang, like well I didn't really understand like the whole concept, but to me it seemed like it was kind of reaching a little bit. But then
fool,
again, I don't know, like they
you don't
probably had
get
a
no
good
points for jumping to Jenny 6ix9ine if you're from the streets. I'm sorry, you know.
but
Like, come on, that's a
yeah.
little entertainer girl. She don't know, and who cares what people bump, bro? Like,
Cause I was like, they probably got into it and then they got
it's over
down, and I was like,
SPM though,
dang.
but like they both don't even know SPM, and like a lot of people. honestly, a lot of
Well,
music.
I heard Pinky does know her or some, knows
Oh,
SPM or some
Pink,
shit.
he does, but I meant like, like really know them though. Like I'm saying, to get all emotional, like I feel like that's
Yeah.
a stretch in itself. But like even with SPM, like if you don't like SPM, then don't listen to him. I don't listen to him because even if you got caught, but look it, this is example. SPM came out of my headphones today, and I was in the sauna talking to somebody, and you could
Mm.
hear it, and I didn't turn it off. You know what I mean? I don't because I'm not for SPM. I got a daughter. Fuck all that. But same time, dog, we make it bigger than it needs to be. Like I don't know if you can separate the man from the music, but I don't care. I just don't listen to the music.
I don't think you could, fool, because it's
I
like,
don't think you really can, but like I'm not
cause it's
gonna
like at the
stress
end of
about
the
it
day,
though.
that fool. I mean, I don't know. You can't convict it for that shit, fool.
Oh yeah,
Me personally, I don't bump that fool. I don't.
no,
But
no, I
like,
don't
I
bump
mean,
him.
I still
I don't
recognize
bump him, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to turn a song off
I
or
still
like make a
recognize though,
video.
like you know, he did like, you know, he was a certain kind of artist at some point that was, you know, for the Raza in the sense that was
Yeah, I think he
giving
did a lot
Texas
for our
a
people.
name, but like, when, you know, obviously, but that shit is crazy.
I think he,
Lazy
I think,
Dub, I interviewed Lazy Dub. You know Lazy Dub?
nah,
I
maybe.
interviewed Lazy Dub, and if you go watch my interview with Lazy
Oh, is
Dub,
that
like
the
we
fool
talked
that was
about
hating on him a lot?
in a set. It's not that he was like hate.
Or
Well,
he was
they're
saying
going
like
back and
that he
forth.
didn't want him to come over to Arizona or something? Or I
They're
ain't
going
tripping.
back and
That's cool.
forth.
I mean, it's whatever. I'm not actually against him for that. Shout out to him. I generally agree with him actually. But my thing is, I wouldn't do. You know how what Lazy did? He did like a whole thing.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
agree. Like, but look at it this way. I agree with Lazy, but I wouldn't do what he did if that makes sense. Like I
Yeah, I
wouldn't go
got you.
all out and make a whole campaign about it because I feel like that makes SPM bigger, bro. I feel like you make him bigger the more you talk about him. So why don't you just not bump his music and not talk about him like I do? That's what I do. I don't talk, but then sometimes he comes up in interviews. I have some pretty big videos views that when I'm interviewing some Texas rappers that I mean for me 10-20K is a lot because I'm just starting. So, but like I have one that talks about Tango Blast and the Houstonians greenlighting him supposedly, but I don't know if that's necessarily true because if they would have, they would have already got him probably. But anyway, yeah, it's a sad, bro, that we in general because we're popping as raza,
Mhm.
and it's sad that we can't figure out how to work together, bro. Because the food community could have been amazing. I really do wish Juan would post those because I don't want any money, bro. I just want to give the artist the clout, show everybody how dope me and LA Icon work together. Honestly, we did good work, bro. And you know when you do good work, it's like I want them to see that. But it's just that
Do you think you would ever sit there and like try to unite the food community back like that? Because honestly, I mean,
if what?
ever since
Wait, what?
Icon left, ever since Icon left, like it just seemed like they haven't found somebody to like really sit there and do podcasts with. So I was gonna ask you, like, do you think you guys would all like Icon and yourself go back to it and like restart the food community podcast or
No,
no?
I don't think so. But
Or you think it's that bad?
no, no. I mean, I'd be down, but I don't take things as like I'm the type of person, homie. Like I'll get mad in the moment really fast, but then I kind of get over things. If it's not like if you didn't beat up my family member or something, you know what I mean? Like I can get over an argument, but I said some kind of mean things to those fools. I'll be honest. I made fun of their how they look. Like how I talked I talk hella shit. Fool. I grew up in a time when you pay the dozens. So I just like talked hella shit about his like being overweight and like asthma and like you know and
That's
like
crazy. Sick ass food, dog.
yeah, I talked hella shit and Juanito's hella hairy and shit and got no bitches and shit, has money but no bitches. It's hard, bro. But I'm just petty like that. Fool. I talk hella shit, but that's what makes the views. Like that's what makes
This
you gotta
true.
understand.
That's so
You gotta
true.
understand food culture, and you gotta know what to clip and what not to. And Juan from the food community is the master of that. The master. No matter what food, I will always love that food because I love talented people. you know. And Juan from the food community is a very talented young man, dog. And he just needs, he's hella petty. He'll admit this. He's hella petty like me. So we're both just really petty, and we need to get over ourselves, basically. And so that we can do something for the people. And Icon is a dick, but he's like actually a very love. He helps a lot of people, dog. And because he helps a lot of people, and he has a son that he's a really good father to, I'm not gonna talk shit about him no more, really like that, because I don't know. I respect a good father, you know. Like I respect. I had to, you know, I respect Negra. She was really good to me.
Mm.
So after I got over my emotional stage, I made all these videos that said like the con of LA and shit, fool. And like I
But
got
so
hella, I got like
that's you like kind of repaying everything back, like here, fool, but my bad
yeah,
and shit.
basically everything I sent it back to them and got views and got. I mean, I'm almost at 6K, and that ain't shit. But once you get to 10K on YouTube, bro, I'm making like $800 a month on YouTube. That's not nothing, but for to just to joke to talk shit about the fools that left me behind, I think it's funny. And so, but now I stopped it. I got all that money. I got the subs up, and then I deleted the videos. And so I'm gonna leave those fools away. I had my fun with them, but in 2025, I'm gonna just get back to like being a more, you know, like journalistic fool. But I had fun talking shit to those fools. It was kind of fun because they're hella easy. When fools are hella fat and not that good looking and don't get bitches like me, it's real easy for me to talk shit about them, you know. So it's just it's what it is. Fool. I know I'm bad,
Hey,
but
fool, no, but when who did y'all all interview? Because I mean, I know you. I mean,
hella fools.
when did you leave? Like
I left
when?
pretty quick.
Because I remember it was like one podcast, right, or like two.
Nah, nah, it was like maybe like 10.
Oh shit! So then in that 10 span, who'd y'all interview?
Like Jenny 6ix9ine. Fuck, what's Draco's brother? Oh my god, I just forgot his
Oh,
name.
Rafi the Plug.
Ralphie,
Okay.
Ralphie the
Oh, okay,
Plug.
okay, okay.
Um, uh, Cholo one, but also este. What the fuck is the fool from Pomona? The really
Frosty,
popular guy. Huh?
Frosty or CNG?
No, no, no. The older fool is the one that's with the King Little G.
Oh, my bad, fool.
He's hella popular,
Drummer
but
Boy.
he's hella Drummer Boy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like
Yeah.
his music. I'm not even trying. I'm just high right now, you know.
No, me
Um,
too, fool.
fucking drummer boy, Fluffy. What else? Not Fluffy. This other comedian. I forgot his name, bro, but he's really popular. Like it's almost the reason I said Fluffy because his name's Gabriel too. But he's like on. You'll see him like he's hella. He's one of those guys that are getting really popular. I just forgot his name, but and a couple of, what else? Who else? We did Inner General, the people that it was way later. That's like a youngster. And a couple other bigger fools. I'm trying to remember their names, dog. But um, what else came out? Oh, that one came out with the guy. What's his name? The one that had that funny ass song. Um, I don't know, fool. But there was a bunch of sick ass ones
No,
that
you
were
good, fool.
coming
No,
too.
I was just curious because I just honestly like I be busy myself and shit, but I haven't really checked all the food community podcasts, but I recently started checking them out more like
Shout out to the Hood Stocks.
yeah, I started checking them out probably like I think when they interviewed I think who the fuck the interview, bro, that went like super viral. It was like hella like it was like I think it was Lefty Gunplay, right?
Oh
They
yeah.
interviewed like
Yeah,
Lefty.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was supposed to be
man.
part of all that. Like that was all my stuff, bro. It's sad to say, but it's all right, bro. You know, what I mean, that I left by then, but I was supposed to be part of that one too. But you know,
Okay.
you like I stand on business, bro. You know what I mean? And like
Mhm.
I can't, like I'm not gonna like fool, I was older than all those fools, you know? Like, I'm not gonna, and I'm a real one, fool, for my section, so I gotta represent my people, too. And I was representing Northern California, and I feel like I represented well, you know? Like, I
Mhm.
punked those punk ass fools, you know? And respectfully, like, all three of them, and they didn't want none, you know? Like, I punked a whole group of men. I've never even been punked by any man. And then I've never seen one man punk me and three of my friends, you know? So I punked them mentally and physically and spiritually, really, to be honest. But the reality was they were not treating. I put a lot on the line. I left Northern California. I left my motherfucking daughter, and she's my motherfucking queen. I left everything I was doing to come fuck with the fools. And they wasted my time, bro, by worrying about gangs and all these things. The things that though is that they're not really like that, bro. You gotta understand. If you're not really like that, you shouldn't worry about that. Like you can look in, no disrespect, LA Icon, but you can look at him. He's a goofball. He's a fat foot videographer. You know, he was a rap star and he joined a gang at 24, bro. Like he's not really like that. That's why I can't go back, bro. Because I'm not gonna sit by a nigga that joined a gang at 24 when I joined at 10. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, we're different, dog. I'm older, I'm stronger, you know, like he gets one fine bitch, I get 10 fine bitches, you know, like Juanito hides behind a camera, bro. Respectfully, like nobody that doesn't show their face sometimes can't has no opinion. So, like, bro, I'm just too much of a motherfucking I don't know. I stand with fools that like I stood with some real dudes like Gold Toes, you know, like Baldacci, you know, like guys that really stand on something, like Conejo. That was another interview that was coming. You know, but
That would have been
oh yeah,
crazy
we
for
did
that platform. That would
yeah,
have
we
been
did like
crazy.
Coyote for Hire and then Conejo. But Conejo, I was in the music video with Conejo, you know? Like imagine Conejo had a northerner in his music video talking about LA. It was a song about LA. So like whoever who's done that, I feel like I made history too, just by going down there and doing all that. Nobody's ever done anything like that, bro. Even if it never comes back out. I just wish the full community would post all that shit for content. You know, if they're all about content, who cares if we don't get along? I think people would watch it now, hella, because we don't get along, but just to see how we were when we did, you know? Like, I think, would you watch videos of us podcasting together? I bet you guys would. You know, just to see what we do. You know, from the past. I think that shit would be fire. But it is what it is.
That's
Like, I think it's
crazy.
okay to talk shit about each other like this, and then still podcast because it's like real shit. It's how I really feel. Can you stand in a room with me and talk to me about how you really feel about each other? Like that's real podcasting, bro. Like me holding back, and if I was to say all these perfect things about Icon and the food community, that wouldn't be true, you know. I had to. If you notice, I'm giving them like compliments and I'm talking shit because that's how you do it. It's how I feel. It's like half, you know, shit I don't feel, and half love. You know, I said Juan was talented. I said, and Icon, he's a sick ass editor, bro. Indicted is a sick ass YouTube channel and IG page, and he created Negra. Negra was just a girl that got out of prison. He created a podcaster out of her. So like Icon deserves respect in his own right, and he held his own at No Jumper. That's why I hired him at Food Community. But like for him not to back me up when I went or to getting caught up in these gang stuff, you know. I thought he was bigger than that. I thought he was like a Duno. You know, Duno is really cool. Like Duno's from the streets. Duno's more real, like hardcore than he is. But Duno's knows that it's about business, about content. Content rules, bro.
This
You know?
was one of the comments well enough for my bad.
Oh, nigga getting clapped by the Avs. Hey, shout out to the Avs though. Hey, I got love
This is
for the Avs
low,
though because
bro.
hey,
What
I know a
the
lot of people from the Avs. Shout out to Matthew from the Avs. Shout out to the Assassins. Shout out to the. Oh, I got love. She's from cause it's cause she but I guess the Avs might not like her. Yeah, I don't know. Well, see, she's from the Avs, but
What do
who
you?
knows?
Well, what do you think though? Like, what do you think about what's it called? Like when Sway died, when he signed
Rest
Sway,
in
like,
peace to Suede.
yeah,
So
what do you
he
think
was
about
supposed to
that
be
shit?
our first interview of the full community before Jenny. Jenny 69 was the first interview we put out.
Uh,
But the plan was to put Bunny Suede out. He was gonna get out too, bro. We're about to interview him. Rest
that's
in
crazy.
peace.
Why didn't that go down?
Cause he got killed.
Oh wow. But like, but before that, like, y'all never. So
Oh, we
so
were
what
just
was?
waiting for him to get out.
Oh, okay. So he was locked up and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, he was locked up. He was gonna do it because Suede had. There's certain people that like Peso, Suede, certain people that the food community really helped put on.
Oh
You know,
no,
like
absolutely. I think you guys definitely elevated like a number of people, but from the top of my head, I would say like a a good 10 in the sense of like most of the, if not all, the raza that's came up in the sense of and more in like the what I'm trying to say more like the the like Draco type of rap, you feel me? But like that type of thing. I don't know about as much as the raza, like the whole banda, corridos tumbados.
Oh hell no.
But I mean, eh, but a good alternation. But I would still say that you guys definitely helped out. Like even Peso came out and said that he said that you guys had a lot to do with his career because nowadays artists, you know, they already expect you to have like that fan base, and the food community gives that. You know, a lot other
Shout out to
platforms
the
as well.
east side.
Yeah, but definitely, like, like
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like,
nah, man, that's why, and even the food community put me on, bro. You know, like he put me in position to meet hella people, bro. I met in like a couple months, cause we lived together, bro. Me and Juan, we lived
oh
together for
shit,
like 2 months, and we just did like hella interviews every day. Went out and had a great time. That's why I kind of missed it, cause we had a good thing going. You know, we just good things just don't last, I guess. You know, it's sad, bro. To be honest, I'm more sad about it than mad. I think what happens with some men like me is that I'll get sad and then I'll get like mad, you know. But to be honest, that's why I can't. I'm not gonna keep like I'll joke kind of like jokingly talk shit about them, but like I would
Mhm.
never like want to fight them or like I'm not gonna make no more videos going against them like in a real way. Um, at a certain time, I really wanted to get at those fools, bro. You know, but I was hurt, bro. I was hurt. I'll be honest, but like now, honestly, I hope the best for them. I hope they get everything they want in life. You know, I hope Icon lose weight, and I hope Juan gets a bitch. And besides that,
This
it is what
fool,
it is. But
this is so with the sick shit. That fool's sick, man. Well, what
and
do you
shout
think about
out to
Compa
Compa
Raider,
Raider,
man?
that's my nigga.
Yeah,
God bless
what do you
Compa
think
Raider.
about him, though? Like, as far as like him, like, do you think he should have stayed doing like his own thing with his own podcast, or you think he like just kind of fumbled himself
Com-
at No Jumper? What do
Compa?
you think about that? Yeah, what do you think about that?
Fuck, that fool's hella cool in person too. That fool's hella short. Fool's
That fool's
hella
a sick
short.
ass fool, bro.
Hey, that
That
fool
fool
has
be on a
big
sick one.
ass. He has big ass arms. Though. Fool. They look like they're on the videos. They're big in real life. Fool. That fool's funny. Hey, he's cool as fuck. Compa Raider is like seriously, bro. Like hella good energy in person. Like like if you see the good part of him if you can see the good part of him, like when you meet him, it's all positive. I think that he's just like me, bro. Like somebody that's not afraid to show their emotions online. But he goes a
Mhm.
little too far. He would be me if I kept drink. If I drank, I don't drink no more though. So, but like, I think that fool's honestly hurt. Like he's really hurt, and he's showing it online. But he's going too far. Basically, he's going full tard. You can't go full tard. You can only go half tard. I don't know if you know that reference. Like you can never go full retard on the internet, and he's going full tard. You can only go half tard. He's going
Why do you
full
say that
crashing
though?
out.
Why
Like
why
he's
do you
going
say he's
too.
full crashing out?
He's like full emotional, bro. Like too much, like he's a cool cat. He shouldn't be all like. He should show the cool part of him too, If he's gonna show the crazy part, because that fool is really from San Fernando gang. He's really respected. I know his homies. I went to Cal State Northridge. I know his homeboys. I lived in the valley, bro. So I know people that know him. That he's a real one from his section. And I'm not saying that he's making his section look bad. I'm just saying like he should promote the cool side of him too. And I think that's what Adam 22 saw in him at first was like the cool side, the money maker. But
Hmm.
when he got he went too far into drinking. Like you notice Adam
No, that
doesn't go
fool.
too
Yeah,
far.
that fool even talked about the whole like the 4 day benders and shit, fool.
I
Or
went
like
on
the
10.
3 day benders.
I've been on, dude, I've been on full. I used to go on major benders because
That shit was too long.
I used to powder my beak full and be on a sick ass, on a sick ass one, fool. But like, I don't do that no more. I haven't drank or did that. I powdered my beak in 10 years, bro. So,
Hmm.
but I
Okay.
love Compa Raider.
Um,
I understand where he's coming from. But I just hope that he could, like, I don't know, showcase that other side. And I hope he does, fool, because before, like, when he was kind of like the Fool's Gone Wild, talking trash podcast, kind of positive, pimping ass dude, I like that one, Like the Compa Raider when we were coming up at the Fool community. But now, like, he just is, like, too far gone. But
I
hopefully he comes out
think
of
I
all
still
this.
should. I think he should have stayed on no jump. Like kind of like he should have stayed on no jumper in this sense, fool. To like really use that platform to get
Yeah.
more of his following to like his restaurant to buy into his
Yeah.
brand,
Like, I should
and then
have
he
stayed
should have
on the
just
Fool
built.
community, fool.
Like think about like I was gonna ask you because like what do you think about that shit with like AD? and like Adam 22, like that whole fallout and shit with Duno and these fools, like talk
I
about
think it
that shit because
sucked, bro.
you was
Honestly,
involved in that shit in a sense, like you not was involved, but like you was like over there, fool, like over there. You know, a lot of people wasn't. Like you was kind of like y'all was the food community, like you know what I'm saying,
I
like
was,
laying all
but
that
I
shit
was,
out.
yeah, I was there when it was happening too, bro. Like around, and it sucked because even now, fool, like the food community, LA Icon and me, we're separate. We're not that good, bro. Like we're okay. To be honest, we're like cool. We're like cool.
Yeah.
Like we're like a C, but together, fool, we're like an A, dog. We're like an A, fool. That's why, like, I wish, honestly, I do wish we could podcast together. Me, LA Icon, and Juan, even after all this funk, fool, they would be crazy ass podcasts. But I think that AD and all them, it was the best no jumper when they were all together. When they were all kicking it, making fucking talking shit. Like it was that
I
period when
I
AD,
think that was his peak, fool. I think that's when
yeah,
like
fuck
Duno
yeah.
and them
No
shit. Oh
jumper's
yeah.
okay, bro. Okay now. I still watch it a little bit, but like light, light work.
I think AD and like Adam and Duno and who they had around that time was probably like who they should have kept, honestly, in my
Bro,
opinion, because
when you
that's when
have a
I
win,
used to really watch it. I ain't gonna
but
lie.
what
They,
happens, bro, is when you have a winning team, sometimes the team will start competing against itself instead of staying eye on the prize. Even with us at the full community, I think we were just it was even not just like we were doing a lot of things behind the scenes, bro. We were getting into all kinds of parties and like we were just like it was just like it would happen too quick, and like it sucked, bro, because like even me, like right, I should have stayed there longer, right? I should have not talked to
Mhm.
shit. I just should shut my mouth and because like at a job, sometimes you shut your mouth just because you a little bit, like I've never really had a job like that, but I'm saying a lot of good men have to like know when to speak and when not to, and I
Yeah,
shouldn't have crashed out, bro.
a lot of time for like the way I look at stuff like that, it's like to like lead people in a sense, or not even lead people, but like to be in a leading group, you can't you can't like be egotistic.
Yeah,
Like I know it
yeah,
sounds
fool, you're
crazy,
right.
but you
No, you're
can't.
right.
You can't. Like you just dead ass can't. Because the moment you do, that's when shit fucks up. So it's hard too because it's human nature. Like humanly,
Yeah,
you typically want people to do good, but a lot it's the human nature, and people hate when someone's doing better than you. So. It's hard to balance it, but the only thing that you gotta look, like what I look at in my position, like right now, I look at the more like, like putting out for Arizona, like
yeah,
Phoenix,
hell yeah, bro.
and then
That's
and
good.
at the same time putting out for like the music scene or whatever, entertainment scene, and and just like Mexican school. Like, out here there's people,
Yeah,
there's people and stuff, but I feel like there's not a lot of like there's not like an actual what's it called? Like an actual entertainment out here like that. So, when you want to build something like that's what I told myself the first time. I was like, damn fool, like I can't be like big headed. I can't be like I obviously gotta like go by a certain set of rules in myself, like what I stand on, and like you said and shit. But yeah, like definitely, like that was one of my major things in my head. Like I was like, dang, like I can't be too emotional when fools tell me shit. Like
yeah, yeah,
because you should expect that already, fool. Like
yeah.
you know.
Even Juan said that he's like we're just starting and you're already, and I was like, you're right then, yeah. Well, it is what, well, you guys are putting in gang